So we finally got around to adding some new stuff to the X, and this time I didn't do the fabrication myself. I had to outsource someone else to get this project done because I wanted it to be done nice and clean and done by someone that is very experienced at what they do, which was not me for this case because I don't TIG weld. This person, he works out of a shop in Blackwood. He's a really good friend of mine. He's very good at doing intercooler piping, running exhaust, doing like brand style headers. He does crazy stuff all the way from your regular like S13 drift builds all the way to twin turbo LS swap 911 Porsches. So I think he's very well qualified in handling a snorkel, which we got put on by him, which is absolutely beautiful, by the way. So let's be serious. It's kind of hard to find parts for the first gen nowadays. It is an older chassis. It is 20 years old at this point. And there's companies falling off left and right that no longer make the aftermarket parts that they used to. I think the only snorkel that I was able to find for a first gen Xterra was that plastic air raid one. And that one you can't even get. Like, you would order it and then they would cancel your order because they don't have it anymore, or they don't, provide it anymore. And I guess they just didn't update their website because there was no one with the first gen that was actually buying it, and they didn't realize it was gone. So a lot of the stuff is got to be custom. And I went to my buddy Nick from Nocturnal Garage. He works out of Blackwood, New Jersey, and I said, Nick, I want a snorkel set up on my Xterra. They don't really have them available anymore. The air raid one is available, but only in certain places. Not every place carries it anymore. It's like, I think like $700 for a plastic snorkel setup. And I was like, look, I don't want to do a plastic setup like everyone else typically has. I'm sure it gets the job done, but if I have to go and like break something or do something custom, I want it to be a nice quality product. So Nick is very good at doing custom, either intake or exhaust piping, pretty much anything that you need that's custom to either swapping a certain kind of motor into a certain vehicle, running exhaust or coolant, like aluminum coolant lines, or whatever you need for a different swap or any crazy builds. That's like his niche, that's what he does. So I thought he was way overqualified to run a snorkel setup on the Xterra. I really like the builds in Australia and how they do these stainless steel tubing snorkels, which is where I got the idea from. And I was like, look, Nick, this is my idea. This is what I need to get done. And just take your time, come up with a design, and let me know what you do. Let me know what you come up with. And he was like, sure, man, no problem. This sounds like an awesome project. I'm super excited to get into it. So he went, he did his prints, he measured everything out, he got it how he wanted, he got back to me, he was like, Kev, look, this is what I came up with, what do you think? Let me know, here's the price, let me know if you're cool with it. I was completely fine with the price because it's a piece of custom work, and not only that, but I'm not just giving X amount of money to some random company, you know what I mean? That's already well established. Hi, Mama. I'm giving this money to a really close friend of mine who's local in our community, and I'm putting food on his table. So listen, if I ever get a chance to pay someone local, especially a friend of mine, to get custom work done over buying a piece of product from some company already well established and is usually overcharging for whatever that thing is anyway. So I'd rather, overpay a friend to eat food than overpay a company that's just going to throw it in an account and underpay their employees probably anyway. I gave him the green light. I was like, Nick, this looks fantastic. I'm super excited to see how it comes out. And I just let him have at it. And this is the final product that we came up with. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful. The welds look beautiful. He had, the actual hole come out here. That way, instead of having it come straight up, now we got some more meat on the fender for the fender to not be flimsy. So everything is built in order to be able to take a beating and be a higher quality product. And it's going to be more reliable. It runs practically like a very, very long cold air intake. It's like the cold air intake that your girlfriend told you not to worry about. I mean, even when you get on this thing a little bit, you hit the gas a little bit, this thing is right by your ear when you have the windows down. It's got this throaty gurgle to it when you're hitting the gas. Boom, boom, and you can hear it just sucking the air into the motor. And it's just, dude, I don't know. It's only a stock VG in this thing, but like, just as like a car guy or a truck guy, like just hearing that, it just sounds beautiful. And it's not too much, it's not overbearing, it's not like, oh my god, I just, you know what I mean? It's just when you get on it and you start to hear it, it just sounds good, man. I don't know. There's just something about it. Like I said, it's only a stock VG, but it's just the little things like that, the little details and things that make your experience of driving the vehicle better. Yes, it's gonna stop the motor from getting hydrolocked when going through very, very deep water crossings, but it's also adding to the experience of driving. And when you're driving these vehicles, you have to remember that when you are doing this, this is supposed to be fun. You're not supposed to be going out and just like, this is a job and I'm coming out here to blah, 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 blah. You're ruining the experience of your own hobby by doing it. So, sure, it's not some name brand snorkel where I have the best, you know, snorkel that you could possibly buy from a well-known company that everyone knows. No one's gonna come up here and even know who made the snorkel unless I tell them that I had my buddy from Blackwood, New Jersey make this snorkel. So it's got nothing to do with that. You gotta remember that a lot of this stuff with the hobby is about the experience. It's about having fun. I don't know, man. I love stuff like this, dude. If I could do the whole truck with different stuff like this, I absolutely would. Dude, Nick killed this. He did an awesome job on the snorkel. I couldn't be any happier. Man, it's fantastic. And not only that, but when I dropped this thing off, he went and he did research. He went and he saw, hey, if we're gonna do this and we're gonna keep the factory airbox in the location, what do I need to do to make this snorkel setup actually work? Not just slap some stainless piping on here and then just be like, oh, well, it looks like a snorkel, and then you go through water and it sucks in through the bottom of the airbox. No, he went, he capped all the stuff off he has to do, he sealed the box up, he did all his research and figured out what he has to do, so now we have a watertight airbox running to a completely watertight stainless setup. This thing is completely airtight all the way to the throttle body of this engine. And I didn't even ask him to do that. I planned on doing that myself, but Nick went and he took it upon himself to just do it. And that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about, this high quality craftsmanship. And coming from a person where I'm a welder, I'm a crane mechanic, you know, I do hands-on trade work all day, every day. And when you don't have to tell people to do something and they just take it upon themselves to go and accomplish these tasks that they know needs to be done, but they're not just like, oh, I'll leave it for the next guy, or oh, I'll only do what they told me to do. Where he takes the time to actually produce a quality product from beginning to end. And I cannot be any more thankful for Nick and what he does. As far as this video, I just wanted to show off the snorkel because it's super rad and I'm super excited about it, you know? So thanks for watching as always. In about 3 weeks, we're gonna be going to Shenandoah National Park. So that's gonna be our next national park trip we're gonna be going on. It's gonna be like probably like peak foliage, super early November. And I'm just so excited. And I just can't wait to get out. It's been a little bit since we've done some camping. I've been working a lot, so I'm really excited to get back out there. And the pups are gonna have a great time. It's gonna be nice and cool for them with their thick coats. They're gonna love it. And hopefully we see some wildlife. Hopefully we get out there and we see some awesome stuff. We're gonna do a lot of hiking. There's beautiful mountain ranges out there. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. We've been having a little bit more traffic through the channel lately now that I've been posting more regularly, and I'm so thankful for you guys as well. for subscribing and checking in and watching the videos. And it's awesome. I hope we build a little community here, and I'm very excited to keep going forward with everything. So make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, shout out Nick, check his shop out, and I will catch you guys at Shenandoah National Park. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for watching Escapism, and we will see you next time.